Horrocks is better than Buc-ees. Honestly, changed my mind because I'm gonna take you on a tour throughout this entire facility to show you all the random things that Horrocks sells and why it's one of Lansing's premier places. So if you are looking to relocate here, Horrocks is a destination place that makes Lansing so unique. And if this is your first time watching my channel, my name is 𝐷. I am a top producing real estate agent in the greater Lansing, Michigan area. I help people from all over the country, even all over the world, make a move here to the greater Lansing, Michigan area. So whether you're looking to move here in 9 days, 90 days, or 9 months from now, I'd love to be able to talk with you about your real estate goals. So feel free to call me, text me, email me, schedule a Zoom call with me. All my contact information is in the description below, and I would love to be able to just interact with you, just to see what your real estate goals are. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, or if you like the content, give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. So I'm taking you here to Horrocks. And at the end of this video, also be sure to stay tuned because I'm going to take you to a neighborhood that's directly behind here that has a premier location, okay? So be sure to even stay tuned all the way until the end because I am gonna show you a neighborhood because I am a realtor in this area. But Horrocks, I feel like Buc-ees has got nothing on this place, and everyone talks about Buc-ees and, you know, hey, it's got really cheap gas and all the gas pumps that are there. And I've been to a Buc-ees, it's a great place, but Horrocks is its own thing. And hopefully by the end of this tour, you will see how truly special this place is. So without further ado, I'm gonna meet you on the flip side. I'm gonna flip this around and I'm gonna take you on a tour of this amazing place. Okay, so I'm gonna start walking in to this place just so you have an idea. When you first walk into the main entrance of Horrocks right there from the road, there are different entrances you can go into, but if you look over here, nice and wide open. I'm gonna go closer to some of these departments. This store did not used to look this open at all. You can see like there used to be a wall straight back over here that blocked all this off, and then they continue to expand more and more. When you come in, you can see the daily specials here. They have the beer garden as well that has live music. You can see what the daily specials are when you come in. All these apples that are here, locally grown. That's the one thing about Horrocks, is that everything is locally grown here. And this is what Horrocks was known for from the start. They were known for their produce, and you can see the produce just going for aisles and aisles down. And I'm not going to be able to have time to show you absolutely everything with the produce, but you look over this way when you first walk in, and here's the floral department. I mean, it's amazing, all the different things that are over here. So I'm going to go to the floral department. Obviously, Valentine's Day was about a month ago, so this place was extremely popular. Then you see candles, you see lots of little Michigan shops throughout here where they have a lot of different types of vendors that sell things throughout Michigan. What you will see is the alcohol section. I'm gonna start off with this one, just so you can kind of see they have lots of different types of alcohol here for anyone's palate of what they're feeling. Got the seltzer, you got the ciders, you have the Michigan wines. So why is it laid out like this? Because you're gonna notice this is a very just kind of wonky layout. Well, here, this is actually where the wine tastings happen throughout. So you have a lot of wine. You can see just throughout the week, they will have wine tastings throughout, a wine bar that's open as well. Right now it's currently closed. So I want to show you, like, when I first came here and moved here 20 years ago, this was a place that I would frequent, and this is the cooler room. So you see lots of different, Horrocks has their own milk that you can purchase. You got eggs over here, and they're not a bad price at all. Like, I mean, it's $2 for a dozen, $2.90 for a dozen and a half. And I would just like freeze in this room because now you can see like just locally owned cheeses that are here, different types of cheese dips. So you got the cheese room, you got the yogurt room. It's almost like it's its own little grocery store, right? But again, you're only seeing the first few minutes of this place. There's still so much more to see, folks. This is gonna be a video that, I told you this place is better than Buc-ees. So I'm going down here. This is like where the bread section is. They also have locally owned potato chips that are over here, known as Great Lakes Potato Chip Company, where you can get those. Again, a lot of Michigan known products. Now over here you got the bakery, you have the cheese area over here. So many different types of cheeses. Then you turn over here, this is like where they've done a lot of development within the last 10 years. So when people maybe have a lunch break, they come over here to the hot bar. And obviously over in this section, I'm not gonna show it to you, but there's some stuff that they're doing like by making some of the things come out. But you can see over here, they have like a tortilla chip bar, a taco bar, they have cheese enchiladas, all sorts of different things that you can get. Then over here, you have some more meats that you can have. It's gonna be your cold cuts as well. You're gonna have your summer sausage, your salami. And then over here on the other side, again, like a lot of this stuff is just very, very, very random. So you're gonna have the potato salad. You're gonna have just many different dips over here. You're gonna have wraps. So for people that work over here, such as auto owners insurance, very popular spot. You can just grab a salad, whatever you would like. And then coming over this way, I have never seen so many soups in my entire life. You got soup, 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 more soup, jambalaya, beef vegetable, more soup. And you just when you think it ends, it's not. There's still more everywhere. So a soup bar. And you have freezers throughout here. You have more produce. Then over this way, you have a salad bar. So you had a hot bar over there with some hot stuff. Now you got a place that you pay money per pound, what we like to call the cold bar. So you got the salad bar. You have olives over here, like the olive bar over here. You guys, I'm 6 minutes into this video and it's crazy. Just look at all the stuff that is here. It's crazy. Now I'm going to turn this over here because I want you to see all the different types of produce they have, such as organic broccoli, watermelon radishes, purple baby broccolettes, green kale, Tuscan kale, red kale, spinach bunch, green kale, all this stuff over here. And why do I bring this up? Because if you are a home chef, and you want to be able to find every single type of produce that you can have, you're not going to find it at Kroger, you're not going to find it at Walmart, you're not going to find it at some of these places that just sell generic produce. Here at Horrocks, you're going to be able to find what you are looking for. There are so many different spices as well. So now where I'm coming is the front door was over that way. So now I'm kind of showing you more produce over here. And again, I told you, Horrocks was known for their produce. That's exactly what they were known for. But now over here as well, especially for the chefs, you're gonna have every single spice that you can think of. This is the spice area over here. And I'm not even showing the bottom shelf. This is just one of the shelves over here. So every single spice that you would need is here at Horrocks. I'm just gonna show it down the aisle here. You can see pine nuts over there. You got gluten-free flour. You got the flour area over here. I mean, it's crazy, you guys. It's so amazing, all the different stuff they have here. And again, they have expanded so much. And I'm only probably a quarter of the way through this store. So continue to bear with me here. More produce. And then over here, you have tea, you have a coffee bar back there, you have an olive oil bar as well. And they have their own coffee shop that they just opened. back here. But if you want, though, excuse me, if you want to be able to have a 𝐻orack's own specialty coffee, you can get that back here as well. So again, this was not here when I moved here 15 to 20 years ago. Things have moved around, but the olive oil bar, that's what you're seeing on both sides there as I'm walking. Olive oil bar was not here. Coffee bar has been newer since COVID. They moved that around. They used to give free coffee. They don't anymore. But again, you guys, you are seeing how far back this produce extends. You got the garlic over here. Now, when it's springtime, this entrance over here is what you would take to be able to get to the greenhouse. I'm gonna go there pretty shortly after this, just so that you know, but I'm going to continue to walk back here because there's a lot more still to see. So over here, you have candy. Just a whole bunch of candy that you can get. You got some, I'd like to call some dietary things. You got some like Flax Plus cereal, you got Kashi cereal, puffins, so a lot of gluten-free organic things are over here. They have that for you. Then over here, you just have a lot of 𝐻orack's candy that they sell here. That is their own. They do this, they put these in the containers. Every single type of candy that you would want. This is the candy area over here. Oh, and by the way, they do raw Michigan honey as well too. Just, you know, just right over there, it's fine. Now, one of my favorite spots is coming up here. Not quite yet. We got a fudge spot right over here for fudge. And then over here on the other side, the popcorn area. That's been new within the last 10 years. They make every single type of popcorn that you can imagine. Actually, I need to grab some popcorn here, so you're gonna see me grabbing this brown sugar and cinnamon, but they have dill pickle, they have 3 cheese, they have spicy cheddar, they have all different types of popcorn over here. I love popcorn. Okay, so a little over 10 minutes into this, and I probably have gone through maybe half the store, so we still got some more to go. More candy, 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 more candy, candy. Over here, this section, the international snacks and candy. So international drinks from all over the world, but I would like to almost call it name brand things like Reese's and Ghirardelli and all of that stuff. Ghirardelli, how do you say it? I don't know, I'm not sure, but you got Lay's potato chips, but you got like just some different types of Lay's, the Pizza Hut, Margarita, the Subway ones. You got the Lay's from a different country over here. That's super interesting. Do you see that? That is not from America here, folks. So, sell 𝐶𝐶 pistachio. Then over here, want to feature, they have boba, smoothies, refreshers. They have another bakery where they sell things like macarons and cheesecakes and cake pops. Then they have a gelato bar. They have cannolis. They sell over here. They got mega cookies. And I'm gonna walk back here. I mean, over here, I just want to point out the floor mats because these are Michigan-made floor mats that you can obviously see. You got Michigan State, you got Detroit Tigers. Then over here, you have the 𝐻orack's Pizzeria, folks. So just so you know, pizza, just randomly here, but it is great pizza. Now you see some more Michigan-made products. I wanted to show another spot over here that I almost missed. This is not another exit, this is an emergency exit, so please follow instructions, everybody. And then we got the saltwater taffy. area over here. So there's tons of different areas. You got a dog toy and accessory area. They sell dog toys here, folks. Just so many different types of things that are throughout here. I'm almost to the outside so that you can view some of that, but it is winter time here, so you can still see hats and gloves. Then you got for the upcoming planting season, you have just different types of bird seed over here. You have house plants with spring coming up here in the next couple months. This kind of leads you now into the outdoors because Horrocks, for a while when I first was here, it was known as a produce place and just as a greenhouse. So I'm taking you to the back here because I want you to see part of the outside because that's also the beauty here. So I'm going to go. Can I manually open this up? Yes, I can. Yep. So now you're seeing over here, this is their outdoor greenhouse. You got perennials, you got signs for that. This is where, when it gets a whole lot nicer out, this is where people can get all their plants. So going outside here, because I want to show you one of my favorite places in all of Horrocks, that when you do come here and come to visit, especially during a nice spring summer night during the weekend, you'll see right over here where all of these twinkly lights are. Now the stage does change, but typically somewhere over here where the twinkly lights are, I don't know if you can notice them, but this is where the live music happens. And that's obviously going to change come spring, summer. But somebody will have a stage over there. And then you can see that there's a little pond that's over here on the outside. When it gets nicer out, a fountain will come up. And then when we walk over to the beer garden, which is this spot right over here, when we get over to the beer garden, I will show you, oh, this is really cool. So like for the outside, they did an ice sculpting. So this is an ice sculpture right over here. So during the wintertime, they still make this area thrive. That is really cool. And ice sculpting is something that is super cool to Michigan. So the beer garden, during the winter time, they still have this going. They have portable heaters throughout here. So I'm gonna show you the inside of the beer garden. And before I get into that, this is the outdoor area that a lot of people, they order their pizza, they might sit out here on a nice night. You can just imagine like all the people that are here. You can see that there are some portable heaters. Like if there's a live music event, I'm going to take you into the beer garden. This is where you order drinks. Feels nice and warm in here. A lot of portable heat through here. You can definitely tell that they keep it nice and warm in here. See different plants over here as well. You can see tons of tables. And they do keep this open during like the spring, summer when it's nice out. But you can see over here on the inside, this is where the stage is for the live music during the winter time. So this is still going even during the winter, even when it's cold out. They've done a really good job of keeping this a year-round place. You can see again, all the different seating. Okay, I'm gonna meet you over on the other side here on the flip side. Okay, I'm outside here. It is chilly, but I hope you enjoyed that whole tour. It took me close to 20 minutes to get through all of that, and I wasn't even able to show you the full scope of everything that's out there. So please comment below. Tell me, do you think this place is better than Buc-ees? Is it? Or is Buc-ees so much better? Because you will not find another place like this anywhere, only in Lansing. So I'm going to meet you now at a housing development that I want to feature that is right behind Horrocks. And actually there are several neighborhoods that are right behind Horrocks that people could literally just ride their bikes when it's, of course, nicer out. But they could also just drive here and get here within like a minute or two. It's super convenient. So I'm gonna take you to one of those neighborhoods here in just a little bit, so I'll meet you over there. So I'm meeting you here right after ― in this neighborhood that's right directly behind it. It's within a few minutes. You can see this nice stately home behind me, and then you can also see right over here a nice contemporary looking home. I'm at the end of a cul-de-sac. There are several cul-de-sacs in this neighborhood. You can see the trees throughout here, some nice stately homes. This is called Robbins Acres and Willow Woods neighborhood, and it's a well-established neighborhood, trees everywhere, homes built anywhere from like the 1960s and 70s all the way until 1990, it seems, you know, and there's not really an established HOA. If there is any HOA, they hardly pay anything here, and I have some friends that live in this neighborhood. Not really any sidewalks that are around here, which is okay, it's fine. There are street lights here in this neighborhood, but homes go anywhere from, I would say, around 300,000 to upwards of 550, 600,000 if you have one of the really stately homes. But if you have like the average home here, a lot of homes are starting to go for over 400,000 if you have a standard colonial 2-story home. But, you know, again, a lot of this neighborhood is all about location. And because you are directly behind Saginaw Highway, which is the main highway that way, and you are so close to everything, that's what a lot of people here pay for. And it's awesome just to be a part, you know, I'm gonna, you know, again, do another 360 here so you can see like trees. It's nice to be in just a well-established neighborhood. There are kids here throughout the neighborhood, just so you can get a sense of this. And this is also extremely close to the walking trails that go all the way straight through Delta Township, start at Sharp Park, which is a local park here, takes you all the way over down to Delta Mills Park. It lasts for, I would say, a good like 2.5 miles stretch where you can just have this nice laid back walk in Delta Township. So again, I just wanted to take you around to another neighborhood that I love throughout the greater Lansing, Michigan area and in Delta Township. This is Grand Ledge Schools in this neighborhood as well. So it's Delta Township Grand Ledge Schools as well. So if you are looking to relocate here and you want to talk to somebody about what your real estate goals are, I would love to be able to speak with you. All my contact information, it's in the description below. Also, I would prefer a Zoom call just to be able to talk with you face to face. And if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up if you liked going to ―. And if you like being able to just see this neighborhood, that helps me to know, hey, what kind of content should I continue to make? And then also subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified when brand new episodes of Lansing, Michigan Life go live. I need to get back into my car because it is cold out here still. But thanks for watching, everybody. And until next time, take care and make it a great day.